in the second half?
We just kept it simple. We literally just ran one call. I feel like the entire second half. When we got to third down, we would dial it up with some pressures. But first and second down, we literally just ran the same thing over and over. Just kept it real simple. First half, D'Amico wanted to try to mix in some blitzes, some pressures. But honestly, it was just perfect for us to just match everything up and play ball in the second half.
I'm assuming that any team that watches you on film will know what that call is, so you're probably not giving away any secrets. What was the one call?
I can't give that away. It's a secret.
This offseason, you said you wanted to work on your coverage, but it seems like this year especially, D'Amico's using you more as like a blitzer. Did you have to just put more effort into that this season, or how have you improved this year as a blitzer?
I mean, honestly, all the credit goes to Coach Kasarik and D'Amico and the way that they kind of dial those pressures up. And I work with Kasarik a lot just on the days that we're installing those blitzes on third down, just detailing it up, him giving me tips on how to run the pressures. And it's not something that in the off season or in season that I worked a ton. It's just all about being relentless, working together as a group on all those pressures. And so they've been working so far.
Pass rush more today than normal?
No, probably about the same.
What was the frustration level when Dre gets ejected, and how did you guys kind of bounce back from that?
Yeah, anytime you lose your brother out there, that's frustrating. But Aziz came in and did a great job, replacing him. He's obviously been in that position before, so he did a good job out there.
What do you think the issue was in the first half? Was it just the wrong calls?
No. It had nothing to do with the play calls. At the end of the day, whatever D'Amico called, we got to execute that. I think obviously they got the one on us on the first drive, and then we kind of settled in, and it didn't matter what situation we were put in. We were able to kind of hold them to 3, and that was huge, especially in the red zone. Holding them to 3, and in the second half we came out and shut them out.
Right. Shanahan said it didn't feel like a big comeback win, that he treated it like a 0-0 game pretty much all night. Did it feel the same way out there to you guys, or did you feel like we're still down until you finally were?
No, I mean, it was such a tight game all the way through. I knew that we were still kind of like in control the whole game. I know on defense we had to make sure that we were stopping them, especially in that second half. Getting those big stops on third down was huge. But I felt like the offense still had control the entire game. It being able to run the ball 40 times, it wears down a team. So, I never felt like we were really down. It felt even.
You guys obviously gave up a lot of points to the Chiefs 3 weeks ago, and then having second half shutouts each of the last 2 games. How much did that Chiefs game sort of jar you guys into the way you played since then?
Yeah, it was that was a tough one. That Chiefs game, we obviously didn't play to our standard or play a good game by any means, but it's always on to the next. You learn from your mistakes, and obviously we've been able to implement those things that we've learned and be able to play our style of defense. We know that we're one of the best defenses in the league, and we've shown that throughout the season. One bad game doesn't define you, so we're just going to keep continuing to get better, focus one game at a time, trying to be the best.
Kyle said that he was particularly proud of the team today, and of course he liked to blow people out, but he was proud of this win. Are these the kind of wins that these next couple months really make the difference for a team?
Yeah, I feel like if anything, these are the type of wins that kind of mean more. The ones that you got to scrap out. Things might not go your way, and as much as you want to blow a team out, it's like when you're down, how are you going to look each other in the eyes and go out there and compete and try to find a way, and there's going to be even more times like that where we're going to be even in a tougher situation throughout the season, and that I think this is what builds character within teams and is going to set us up for success later on in the season.
Takeaways, the last thing to put this defense really over the top. I mean, you got the last one by Huff, and 3 and outs are great, but I know you guys want to take it away too.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to take the ball away more. We always go into every game with the goal of taking 3. So that's for sure. It's not something that's not talked about. We talk about it every day. It's something that's on our mind. We got to go out and take it.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.